And those were some of the most talked about transformations in Hollywood. From television icons like Tori Spelling and Courtney Cox to film stars such as Renee Zellweger and Melanie Griffith, each of these public figures has faced the pressures of fame, beauty standards, and life under constant public attention. In an industry where appearance is often closely watched, many celebrities have openly shared their experiences with cosmetic procedures, while others have simply chosen to focus on living their lives on their own terms. But beyond the conversations about appearance, their careers, talent, and lasting influence on entertainment are what truly define their legacy. If you enjoyed learning about these fascinating Hollywood stories, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more celebrity transformations, Hollywood secrets, and unforgettable stories from the world of entertainment. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our next video. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which celebrity transformation surprised you the most in this video? Let us know in the comments below. Courtney Cox rose to international fame in the 1990s through her role as Monica Geller on the hit television series Friends. The show became one of the most beloved sitcoms in television history, and Cox's portrayal of the organized, determined, yet warm-hearted Monica made her a familiar face in households across America. Before Friends, Cox had already begun building her acting career with roles in television and film. However, it was the decade-long success of the series from 1994 to 2004 that firmly established her as one of the most recognizable actresses of her generation. After the show ended, she continued working steadily in television and film, including starring in the long-running horror franchise Scream and its sequels. Like many public figures who remain in the spotlight for decades, Cox eventually faced growing scrutiny about her appearance as she aged. Over the years, she experimented with cosmetic fillers, hoping to maintain a youthful look while continuing her career on screen. In later interviews, however, Cox spoke candidly about the experience and admitted that she felt she had gone too far with certain treatments. In a widely discussed interview, she revealed that she chose to have many of the fillers dissolved, explaining that she wanted to return to a more natural version of herself. Her openness about that decision resonated with many people who appreciated her honesty about the pressures of aging in Hollywood. Today, Courtney Cox remains respected not only for her acting career, but also for her willingness to reflect openly on beauty, aging, and self-acceptance in the public eye. Joan Rivers was one of the most recognizable and outspoken comedians in American entertainment. Rising to prominence in the 1960s, she built her reputation through stand-up comedy that was sharp, fearless, and often self-deprecating. Her appearances on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson helped introduce her humor to a national audience and established her as a groundbreaking female voice in a field largely dominated by men at the time. Over the decades, Rivers expanded her career into television hosting, writing, and red carpet commentary. She became widely known for her brutally honest celebrity fashion critiques, particularly through the program Fashion Police. Her quick wit and unapologetic style made her both controversial and admired. But few could deny her lasting influence on comedy and entertainment. Rivers was also unusually open about her experiences with cosmetic surgery. In interviews and on stage, she frequently joked about the procedures she had undergone, turning the topic into part of her comedic persona. Rather than avoiding the subject, she spoke candidly about the pressures of aging in the entertainment industry and how she chose to deal with them. Despite criticism from some observers, many fans appreciated Rivers' honesty. She often framed cosmetic procedures with humor, suggesting that laughter was the best way to approach life's changes. Her willingness to talk openly about aging, beauty standards, and Hollywood expectations made her voice distinctive and memorable. Today, Joan Rivers is remembered not only for her groundbreaking career in comedy, but also for her fearless personality and her ability to turn even the most personal topics into entertainment. Jocelyn Wildenstein became widely known in international media during the 1990s, not only because of her presence in New York high society, but also because of the intense public fascination with her appearance. Born in Switzerland, she later moved to the United States and eventually married art dealer Alec Wildenstein, a member of a prominent and wealthy family involved in the global art trade. The couple's highly publicized divorce in 1999 brought Jocelyn Wildenstein enormous media attention. Court proceedings revealed details about the couple's extravagant lifestyle, and the settlement reportedly involved a substantial financial award that kept her name in headlines for years afterward. discovered. Around the same time, the press began focusing heavily on her distinctive facial features. Over the years, many publications speculated about the cosmetic procedures she may have undergone. Her appearance led to widespread public curiosity, and she was frequently referenced in discussions about extreme cosmetic transformation. Wildenstein herself has sometimes disputed the extent of those reports, stating in interviews that many stories about her surgeries were exaggerated by the media. Despite the intense scrutiny, she continued to live much of her life away from traditional celebrity careers in film or television. Instead, she remained known primarily as a social figure whose personal life often attracted tabloid attention. Today, Jocelyn Wildenstein is remembered as one of the most talked-about figures connected to discussions about beauty standards, wealth, and the powerful influence of media attention. Her story continues to be cited as an example of how public fascination with appearance can shape a person's reputation for decades. Katie Price first gained public attention in the 1990s as a glamour model in British tabloids, where she appeared under the stage name Jordan. Her bold image and confident personality quickly made her one of the most recognizable figures in the UK's tabloid culture. Over time, Price expanded her presence beyond modeling and built a career in television, business, and writing. In the early 2000s, she reached a wider international audience through reality television, including her appearance on the British series I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here. The show introduced viewers to her personal life and outspoken personality, helping transform her from a tabloid model into a full-scale media personality. She later appeared in numerous reality programs documenting her family life and career, which kept her in the public spotlight for many years. Throughout her career, Price has been unusually open about cosmetic surgery. She has publicly discussed undergoing multiple procedures, including several breast augmentations as well as other facial and body treatments. In interviews and television appearances, she often spoke candidly about these decisions, explaining that they were connected to her work in modeling and entertainment. Over the years, Price has also written autobiographies and launched various business ventures, from beauty products to fashion lines. Her personal life, including relationships and family matters, has frequently been covered by the media. Today, Katie Price remains one of the most widely recognized personalities to emerge from the British tabloid era, known for her willingness to discuss both the opportunities and pressures that come with life in the public eye. Melanie Griffith became a prominent figure in Hollywood during the 1980s, known for her distinctive voice, expressive performances, and memorable screen presence. She gained widespread recognition for her role in the romantic comedy drama Working Girl, where she portrayed Tess McGill, an ambitious secretary determined to succeed in the competitive world of New York business. The performance earned Griffith an Academy Award nomination and helped cement her reputation as one of the era's leading actresses. Griffith came from a family deeply connected to the entertainment industry. She is the daughter of actress Tippi Hedren, known for her work in classic films directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Growing up in that environment exposed Griffith to Hollywood at an early age and influenced her path toward acting. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, Griffith continued appearing in films and television projects while remaining a familiar figure in entertainment news. Over time, her appearance also became a topic of discussion in the media, particularly as rumors about cosmetic procedures circulated. In later interviews, Griffith acknowledged that she had tried certain cosmetic treatments in the past. She also explained that some procedures did not produce the results she had hoped for. Eventually, she chose to scale back and focus on a more natural approach to aging, saying that it was important for her to feel comfortable with her own appearance. Today, Melanie Griffith is remembered for her significant contributions to film, as well as for her openness in discussing the challenges of aging and maintaining a career in the public eye. Priscilla Presley first became known to the public through her relationship with legendary musician Elvis Presley. The couple met when she was young and later married in 1967, becoming one of the most talked about celebrity pairs of the era. Their marriage placed Priscilla firmly in the spotlight, and her style and appearance quickly became part of the public fascination surrounding the Presley family. After their divorce in 1973, Priscilla Presley gradually built her own identity beyond being known as Elvis Presley's former wife. She became involved in business and played a key role in transforming Graceland into a public museum. When Graceland opened to visitors in 1982, it quickly became one of the most popular tourist destinations in the United States, preserving Elvis Presley's legacy for future generations. Presley also pursued acting and television work. She gained recognition for her role in the comedy film series The Naked Gun, and later appeared in the television drama Dallas. These projects helped establish her as a public figure with a career of her own. In later years, discussions about her appearance occasionally appeared in the media, particularly regarding cosmetic treatments. Presley has acknowledged that she once received cosmetic injections that were later discovered to have been administered by an unlicensed practitioner, a situation that caused health concerns and required corrective treatment. Today, Priscilla Presley is remembered not only for her connection to Elvis Presley, but also for her work preserving his legacy and building a public life that extended far beyond her early years in the spotlight. Renee Zellweger rose to international fame in the late 1990s and early 2000s, becoming one of Hollywood's most recognizable leading actresses. She earned widespread admiration for her role as the lovable and imperfect Bridget Jones in the romantic comedy Bridget Jones's Diary. Her performance captured audiences with humor, vulnerability, and warmth, turning the characters into one of the most beloved figures in modern romantic comedies. Following that success, Zellweger continued to build an impressive career with a range of dramatic and musical roles. She received critical acclaim for her performances in films such as Chicago, and later won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Cold Mountain. These achievements confirmed her reputation as a versatile performer capable of both comedy and serious drama. In 2014, Zellweger returned to the public spotlight after several years away from major film roles. At a public event, many observers noticed that her appearance looked different, which led to widespread speculation in the media about possible cosmetic procedures. The discussion quickly became a major topic in entertainment news. Zellweger addressed the attention by explaining that she had simply been living a healthier and more balanced life, focusing on personal well-being after years of intense work in Hollywood. She emphasized that the change people noticed reflected happiness and a different lifestyle rather than cosmetic surgery. Today, Renee Zellweger remains respected not only for her award-winning performances, but also for the thoughtful way she has handled public scrutiny throughout her long career. Tara Reid rose to prominence in the late 1990s and early 2000s as one of the familiar faces in teen-oriented Hollywood comedies. She became widely recognized for her role as Vicky in the popular comedy American Pie, a film that quickly became a cultural phenomenon and launched the careers of several young actors of that era. Reid's performance helped establish her as a recognizable figure in mainstream entertainment. Following the success of American Pie, she continued to appear in films and television projects, including roles in movies such as Van Wilder. During this time, Reid was frequently featured in entertainment media and became part of the early 2000s Hollywood celebrity scene. In the mid-2000s, Reid publicly discussed her experiences with cosmetic surgery. She revealed that she had undergone breast augmentation and body contouring procedures. According to Reid, some of the results did not turn out as expected, and she later spoke openly about complications and dissatisfaction with the outcome. Her candid interviews drew significant media attention and contributed to broader discussions about the risks and realities of cosmetic procedures. Despite these challenges, Reid continued working in the entertainment industry. She later appeared in television projects and independent films, and also gained renewed recognition for her role in the cult favorite television movie series Sharknado, which introduced her to a new generation of viewers. Today, Tara Reid remains remembered for her early film success and for her openness in discussing the pressures and experiences that often accompany life in Hollywood. Tori Spelling became widely known in the early 1990s through her role as Donna Martin on the popular television drama Beverly Hills, 90210. The show captured the attention of audiences across the United States and remained a cultural phenomenon throughout the decade. Spelling's portrayal of the kind-hearted and loyal Donna made her one of the most recognizable young actresses of the era. As the daughter of influential television producer Aaron Spelling, she grew up around the entertainment industry. While this connection initially helped introduce her to acting opportunities, Spelling worked to establish her own identity in Hollywood through television roles, films, and later reality programming. Following the end of Beverly Hills, 90 000 Dec, Spelling continued appearing in television projects and eventually found renewed public attention through reality shows that documented her family life. Programs such as Tori and Dean, Home Sweet Hollywood gave viewers a glimpse into her life outside scripted television, helping her connect with audiences in a different way. Over the years, Spelling has also been open about certain cosmetic procedures. In interviews, she acknowledged undergoing breast augmentation earlier in her career and later spoke about complications related to the implants. Her willingness to discuss these experiences publicly contributed to broader conversations about cosmetic surgery and health considerations. Today, Tori Spelling remains a familiar figure in American pop culture, remembered both for her iconic television role and for her candid approach to discussing the realities of life in the spotlight. And those were some of the most fascinating celebrity transformations in Hollywood. From stars like Tori Spelling and Tara Reid to iconic figures such as Renee Zellweger, Priscilla Presley, and Courtney Cox. Each of these public personalities has experienced the pressures of fame, beauty standards, and life in the spotlight. Their stories remind us that behind the glamour of Hollywood, there are real people navigating personal choices, public expectations, and the constant evolution of life in the entertainment industry. No matter how their appearances may have changed over the years, their contributions to film, television, and pop culture continue to leave a lasting impression on audiences around the world. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about Hollywood celebrities, their transformations, and the secrets behind the spotlight. Turn on notifications so you never miss our next video. And now we want to hear from you. Which celebrity transformation in this video surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below.